Lovlies, bonjour tout le monde, всем привет, как вас дела? 안녕하세요 여러분, bon dia, ¿cómo estás? And welcome to the 6th episode of Tina's Corner. Last year, this time, I visited my home country, Zimbabwe in Africa. And in my yard, I discovered up in the trees a huge, hideous looking bird's nest. And I thought to myself, it must be a big bird that had made such a nest. But no, my father told me it was a small bird called the condor, in English, the hammerhead, that had made such a nest. And I thought, well then, maybe it lays a lot of eggs. But no, it only lays a few. Now this bird is believed by most people in Southern Africa to be a mystical bird because they believe that to make such a huge nest, it was able to communicate with the other birds to help it build such a huge nest. Now you must be wondering how big such a nest is. Well, it is huge. And that is because the condor bird just gathers just about anything that it can find on the ground and puts it as part of its nest. Now it's so huge that a grown-ass man can sit in this huge nest and it wouldn't fall apart. Now, I would like to introduce you to this huge nest. So how about we get into our adventure story of this mystical bird? Stay tuned. Carbohydrate that is eaten in most parts of Africa, and I must say that it is eaten with vegetables, meat, or even with milk, and it is the equivalent to carbohydrates, rice, pasta, noodles, or any other carbohydrate that accompanies a meal each day, and it can be eaten for lunch or for supper. Now, there are many grains where sadza can be made from. It can be from wheat, it can be from sorghum, it can be from finger millet, it can come from even rice itself. There are so many grains from which sadza is extracted from. Now, you will see throughout many episodes of Tina's Corner where I cook a meal, sadza is also a carbohydrate that accompanies each meal. So how about we get into how we make sadza? So stay tuned for a taste of Africa.
Kunaka, Nandi, delicious.
Cooking salsa for my mom and dad and I. So I take some milli meal, pour it into the pot like this, and then stir and stir just like this. sure I collect everything from the sides of the pot and mix it all together. Just like this. Your meal is ready to be served. Enjoy your meal. And there you have it. This is a Taste of Africa ebook that you can get with all the preparations laid down for you step by step. Get yourself a free recipe book when you purchase a Taste of Africa t-shirt. African games, Nodo. First I made a circle on the floor, but I'm going to clean it up later so that I don't get in trouble with my landlady. But if you're outside, you can dig a hole, put some stone inside. I have about 9 here. These are some bowls that I had with me for playing with some toddlers. I think I have about 9, and wait, let me add at least 1 more. Since I don't have a big rock with me to play with, I'm just going to use an egg. It's a toy. And so the main aim is to bring out 1 rock or 1 ball out of the circle. And if you bring out many, then you have to return them, as you can see. Now I have 2. Ooh, wow, that was a close one. As you can see, if you bring out 2 or 3 or many, then you have to return them and you have to remain with 1. So far so good. I think I still have it. It's all about hand and eye coordination. And then finally I have only 2 balls in the circle and 1 more left and I'm done.
Tina's Corner.
One Sunday night after prayers, I was feeling blessed and my heart was in a good place. Here I was, minding my own business coming from the toilet, when I met a weirdo. She took one look at me, and then she screamed, in my face. And then she ran for it. I panicked, and so I ran after her. But then she fell down real hard, bam, on the ground. And then she looked at me and said, I thought you were a ghost. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Tina's Corner. I do hope that you enjoyed each segment that I prepared just for you. Do hit the like and subscribe button and share with your family and friends out there so we can continue to grow into a band of lovelies that are spreading the love around. Now, I must say that I enjoyed preparing each segment for you, so do stay tuned for next week's episode preview. And do make a date for next week's episode too. So make sure that notification bell is on, and until next time, I'll have to say goodbye.